Hello friends, my name is Gopesh and today I am going to solve very interesting question guys, and this is favorite question in the interview to evaluate candidate problem solving skill. And I am going to solve this question and I am going to explain the methodology and approach in a very easy terms, very easy language, and I will also show the visual so that you can relate the logic that I have written to get this solution working. So you just pay attention what I am saying, and I am giving you guarantee once you listen it carefully, you will be able to understand it properly. And once you understand, you will never forget it. You will memorize it, and anytime in future, if this question comes to you, you will be able to write working code. If not working code, at least you will be write the correct algorithm, at least close to correct. You will write algorithm, and even you will write the code also. So follow with me and I will first explain the problem and then we will get into the solution guys. So you can see this question is called as a maximum subarray, and this question number is 53 in lead code, and this titled as maximum subarray. So here if you see, you will be given a list where you will get some numbers. And now what you need to do here is like you have to add the elements from the list and you have to get the maximum number. So for example, if you pick here in this list, if you pick 4 minus 1 and then 2, like 4 minus 1 and then 2 and then 1, this part, then you're gonna get maximum number, which is 6 in this case. So another like edge case here, like when you select the subarray in this nums list, those elements should be in consecutive order. So like here you see 1, 4 minus 1, 2, 1. 4 minus 1, 3, 3 plus 2, 5, and 6. So if you just add the elements from this sub array, you are going to get 6. So otherwise, like if in this like list, if you just like add minus 2, 1, so you're gonna get 1. Sorry, you're gonna get minus 1, right? And likewise you try to add anything everything like in consecutive order, you won't be like getting any number more than 6 for this example. And the only combination summary you will be getting 4 minus 1, 2 and 1. This is the combination which is giving maximum number after adding them, right? There is no other combination which is giving more than 6. And in case there is just one element, simply we have to just, there is nothing to add, so you are just returning 1. And in this example, for example, you see 5 4 minus 1 7 2. So in this example all the numbers are like higher, and these are positive numbers, and only negative number we see minus 1. So if you add all of this, like if you add 5 4 minus 1 7 8, then you're gonna get what has the largest sum, 23. Otherwise, like what we can do, if you are thinking like you will exclude minus 1, then basically you are avoiding the edge case here, like you are not following the rule. So whenever you add, right, like you have to consecutively consider all the elements in the list. Like it can't be like 5 and 4 then 7 and 8. It shouldn't be like that. What, like if you just add 5 4, you are reaching to 9. If you are just adding maybe 4 minus 9, 4 plus minus 1, you are reaching to 3 minus 1 7, you are reaching to minus 6. So likewise you are not getting the exact maximum number, and only you are getting maximum number when you are adding all of this. So these are the couple of examples that is given. I hope this problem is clear to you. Let's get it to PyCharm. I will write code for this, then I will explain in Excel like how this calculation is going on, and I think that will help you to crack the question very easily, and algorithm, you will be clear with the algorithm. So again I will repeat, like this is array that you will be given, you have to select the sub array out of it, and that sub array like should be consecutive order of numbers elements from the this list, which if we add, that addition of those elements should be higher than any other combination in this array. Okay, let's get into PyCharm. I will copy this same example here and we'll start writing code. So I came and here I will say maximum subarray. I will create py file maximum subarray, and let's start writing code. So here I got this element And what we need to do here, let me maybe format little bit so that you would be able to, okay. So it got formatted properly. Now let's get into solution. Okay. So first thing I will write one loop where I will say element in nums. Okay. Or I will call it number print. I mean, this is a simple way I start, just write loop and then I will print. So what you are able to print all the numbers, right? Like, so one thing is clear, you have to add these elements. You have to add these elements, right? And this is for sure, we have to do this. You have to add these elements. So for that, what we can do is we can declare one maybe variable here. We'll call it current total, and I will declare this with 0, right? And what I can do here is like current total is 0 initially. I will just add here num, which is I'm getting from the list, and will print as a current total, right? And here I will say current total. What do you see? Like first time, what we're gonna get? The same thing we're gonna get. This is not going to add anything as of now, but it will do. So what I'm saying is like, for example, first time you got -2. Okay. Next time you will be getting 1. So better you just add these two. Add these two, and then you also compare the new element. Anything which is high or maximum, what I'm saying, just take it. So in that case, what you need to do is just to apply here maximum, and here you can say num. So in very first iteration, you're gonna get, let me interpret it also, like here in very like first iteration, you're gonna get like maximum of 0, and number will be -2, and then you're gonna get number -2. In the first iteration, this will be, maybe when you look into the first iteration, you will be a little confused why we are I like adding current total plus num and applying max here, but you will understand from the second iteration onwards. So you see, like we are saying maximum of this. So finally, we'll be able to get, like we'll be getting -2 itself as a current total. But in the next iteration, we'll get, now we are up to -2. -2 we have already with us, and then we will add new number to it. New number is what? New number is 1. And then we have also new number. So now if you do max of it, so what you are saying, like when you are getting new number, right? So one thing is clear, each element we have to add, then only we can reach to any certain number, right? But when you are adding, at the same time, you are also comparing the new number. If new number is high or higher, then you are taking that. Otherwise, you are taking the sum. So this is just one safe side. It's a safe programming, right? So this is what the case is. Like current total is initially 0. You are adding number, and you are keep doing this adding to the current total, but you are taking the number which is like higher, meaning which is positive, which is higher, right? So this is what you have to do. So I think you are clear here. So current total, if I say this is what we are getting. So finally, if you see, like we are getting 5. This is the highest in this one. But let's not I mean stop here. With this, we have to do one more thing, guys. So this is our current total, and I have to do one more declare variable I need to do, where I will say overall total, and I will declare this variable as minus infinity. So what does it mean? This is very useful declaration in Python. So for example, you want to declare a variable with highest negative number, but you don't want to specify like negative number. Otherwise, we could have done like something like this. But you are not sure, right? Like you don't know how much, like what is the boundary. You cannot keep like doing this, right? So if you say minus infinity, this is like infinity in terms of negative value. There is no limit, right? You got this. So first time we are declaring as a negative. And what will happen? Here I will say overall total, first time it gonna be negative, and here I will say overall total. And again, guys, here what you need to do here is overall total, here I will say overall total, and I will also add current total. Okay, and let me print it. overall total. So keep it like this, string str. Okay. So guys, this is like a string. We have to just typecast it to float, then it will work. Okay. So you see like what we are getting. And since we are printing all of this, so we don't need to print it, like just print this thing final overall outside of loop. So you will be getting the maximum. Okay. Maybe I can just do like this, overall total. So you are getting 6. How you are getting 6? So this question is all about you have to get a maximum subarray. So it's basically adding up this 4 minus 1 plus 2 plus 1. These are the 4 elements adding up to 6. And there is no other such subarray combination in this array which can give us anything more than, after adding up anything more than 6. So this is the combination which is giving us 6. Now you must be thinking why we are declaring this overall total, right? So guys, for example, let's say our current total is in minus, right? Current total is in minus, and overall total, like for example, we are defining with some 99,999. So basically, we have to get current total out of it, right? Like in the first attempt, this is the just for the for first scenario. Like first time when this will execute, if I just put here minus inf, meaning this is long negative number, and I am guaranteeing, like this is guarantee, we are gonna get current total as a return of maximum when we do it. So it's like every time you come, you keep on, like now I'm talking about the solution. You just get the element, you add up with the, like if you are here, right, you are add up with the previous element. For example, minus 2 plus 1, which is minus 1, and you also got 1, so you just do which is higher. In this case, plus 1 is higher, you take in plus 1 as a current total. At the same time, here you have overall total. So basically this is again a safe, just to make our solution safe, we are putting it extra like logic here, and this will help us gonna get correct answer. If you do not follow this, do not completely understand it, I have written some visuals in Excel, and we can go line by line, guys. So guys, this is our list where we have these numbers minus 2, 1, minus 3, 4, all of that. Here you can see minus 1, 2, this, all of this, minus 2, 1, 3, 4, all of that. So this is what I have just written it here. Iteration is what? When you iterate loop for it, this is like just iteration. You can, just for your understanding, I have written it, but don't be confused with this. Iteration meaning like in first iteration gonna go, we're gonna get minus 2, second iteration 1, like this. So what our logic is, guys, so if you have observed, like first time we have, so let's go with the first iteration. In first iteration, we got minus 2. And here we reach here now. So our formula is maximum of current total plus number, comma number. Meaning current total initialized with 0 initially. And we are adding up the number. So current total is 0 initially. We are adding up minus 2, and then comma number is minus 2, and maximum if we do, we are getting minus 2. Now going to the next line, again we are doing maximum of what? Infinite, because infinite, our overall sum is declared with minus infinite, and we have a minus 2. And here like minus infinite is like a highest negative value, so we are getting a highest negative value here. You see, we are not getting minus 2 because infinite is lesser than minus 2, so we are getting minus infinite. Okay. In the second iteration we got 1. Now what we do, maximum of current total was what? Current total was minus 2 before, so minus 2 plus the new element plus 1, comma 1. So minus 2 plus 1, minus 1, and then 1, we are getting 1. So basically, let me every time, like here, this 2, you must be thinking from where it has come. So this minus 2 is coming from the previous current total that we have created here. And if you go here again, if you see one, how I have got it, I have got it from the previous step, because you are running a loop, like you are every time calculating current total. So we are referring the previous current total in our logic. Now coming back to here, so you see maximum of what we are doing here, maximum of the previous overall sum, which is infinite, and then we are taking current total. What is current total? So current total from the previous step. Current total is here. What? We have a -2. So now you have infinite, and then what you're gonna get? So this is like not infinite, guys. Let me think about it. So we have a current total. Current total is this time is, let me think of it. Okay, infinite you got, and then so guys, just a small correction here. When we do like here in the first iteration, maximum of INF infinite and -2. So maximum is -2. It's not infinite. So I should have written here -2 because -2 is higher than minus infinite, right? So in the second iteration, like we got here, like we said, -2, which we have got the previous step, like current total, and then plus one number we are adding, and then comma numbers. We got 1. And now here we have maximum of like overall sum from the previous iteration, which is -2, and then we have a then we are getting here 1 new number. So here we don't need to deal with new number. So current total, what was the current total from the previous step, right? Like current total from this one, current total we have got 1. So actually this should be 1 here. This is what we have got. Now going back to the third iteration, guys. In third iteration, the number is -3. So as our usual flow, like what we take, like we take current total from the previous step, which is 1, like here, which is 1, and then we got 1 here, and we are adding the new number -3, and then we a comma -3, and we are taking the maximum. So 1 plus -3, which is -2 -3. So -2 is higher. So -2 we got. And then here you see, like we are taking a maximum of what? Maximum of -2, and then comma 1. Comma 1 is something that we have got from the previous step. Like the overall maximum was 1 before. So this is our overall maximum. And we are taking -2, which is a current total. And finally we got 1 here. Now we are going to the other next iteration. Next iteration we got 4. So here you see like current total from the prior step is -2 plus 4, 4. So here we get -2 comma 4, maximum is 4. And here we come here. Now you see like we got maximum of 4 here. I should have written because current total is 4 now. And our previous overall sum is 1. So max is 4 here. Okay. Now next number we are getting -1. So our previous current total is 4. So -1 plus 4, and then -1. So we got 3 here. So here you're gonna get 3. So current total is 3, and 4 is our overall number. So 4 is still high, so we will get here 4. Next number we are getting 2. So similar as previous steps, like 2 plus 3. 3 is what? The current total from the previous step. So 2 plus 3 is 5, and then comma 3. Let me think of it. Comma 3. It shouldn't be 3, it should be actually 2. Because 2 is the number, right? And here it should be 2. So here it will be okay, not 2, like here 3 plus 2. I think I am just making some, let me keep it like this. Okay, 3 plus 2. So you got here, okay, so basically you can write like this, 2 plus 3, and then you are getting 2 here, so you got 5. And here you see like you got 5 here, which is the current total now, and 4 from the previous overall sum. You got 5 here, 5 here, okay? Next iteration you got 1. So 1 plus the total number from the previous step, 6, and then new number is 1, so maximum will be 6 here. And now in the overall maximum, like you got the current total as 6, and overall sum from the previous step is 5. So here you will get the overall sum after doing the maximum 6. Now you got -5. So -5 plus 6 from the total previous sum, you got 1, and then you got -5. So 1 is still higher. So you got 1 here. Now we'll be getting 1. Current total 6 is overall sum from the previous step. So you got 6 maximum here. In next iteration, we are getting 4. So 4 plus 1, which is 5, 1. So 5 is higher. Now 5 you will be getting here, and 6 you will be getting here. So 6 is still higher. So 6 is your answer. So 6 is the maximum sum from the subarray. I hope this is clear to you. This video is gone little long, but I think it was an interesting problem and it is worth solving. And this kind of question is usually asked in the interview. So be prepared. And if you have any doubt, query in understanding the logic, connect with me, ping me. I will be able to understand, explain you in a very simple words, very easy way. Will try my best to explain you so that you get the logic. And if you understand it, that is what I want. uh, okay, so this was the solution. You can review again. Let me clear it out, all the print statement from the loop. And finally, if I run it, you will get the answer. You will get the answer as 6. And 6, how it's coming, it's taking this subarray and adding up together. So one thing is very, very clear, guys. When you do this kind of question, you have to keep on summing all of these numbers, and also you have to just apply a maximum with new number versus the previously summed up number, so that whatever is maximum you take that, if this is the condition where you have to get the maximum. So this is the working solution, guys. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, just hit like, share with your friends, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe my channel. This gives lot of motivation to create such videos and try to explain the solution and problem in a very, very easy words. So guys, let's meet in the next video. Until then, bye. Thank you so much.